Good morning, mountain bikers. I'm Chris Wessels and you are watching MTB Trail Review. Today we're starting at Black Mountain Ranch Park and we are going out to, you can kind of see it over here, Doug Hill. Doug Hill is a blast. It's one of my favorite rides. I would put it in the advanced category for the first half and then the intermediate for the second half. But to ride the second half, you kind of have to ride the first half. So just be prepared for that. There is another way to go around if you don't want to get that steeper chunk. It's probably on Trail Forks. I did not take you that way today. So if you have any questions about it, ask me in the comments. Enjoy the ride. This part of the ride sucks. We have to climb that fire road ahead of us. It is steep, but if you're just doing Black Mountain, not Black Mountain, if you're just doing Doug Hill, this is going to be the worst part of your ride. Then you get it over with at the beginning. I'll bring you back when we turn off this. Top of the fire road. We'll move on to this trail. Whew. And then taking a left right up here, that puts you in the single track. It's all very punchy. I'll bring it back as soon as we get to the top. So we're done with the climb for now. In this section you have options. There's a little loop you can do if you want to get a little bit more XC style riding, or you just want to add some miles. Or you can skip that and go straight into the downhill. So today we're going to do the loop just so you can see it. If you take that left I just passed, it'll put you right into the downhill. You can ride this loop either direction. It's semi-technical. Your dropper post will get a workout, but there's not a lot of downs. It's just kind of like, oh, I want my seat out of the way for this more than anything else. And you get stuff like this. All right. Did you get it? That's a tough little rock garden. The other thing I feel like I should mention with this ride is you have such a variety of trail on it. So we've got this little techie XC loop. Then we have a chunky downhill, kind of gnarly, some off camber stuff. And then we have some of the flowiest trail in San Diego. So as far as bike choice goes, it's really, what do you want to optimize on this trail? I prefer my trail bike just because it really is a good mix of everything. But you can ride your hardtail and have a blast. The chunk part will suck. You can ride your own Duro bike and bomb the chunk, and then you can still have fun. You can ride anything. All right, Jeff is going ahead of me with his bell. I saw some hikers, and this is one where I run into hikers occasionally. It's not a guarantee like some of the other trails we ride. So just be aware, there are some blind corners and there's some fast sections. If you come across somebody on one of those, it could be a bad day for both of you. Okay. Wow. So if you have been keeping up with this channel, I recently did a coaching session with Chainline, and I was excited to ride this trail after because of these chunkier sections, just to see if I felt the difference. Normally I have to pedal like crazy through there to make it. I didn't pedal once, and I felt completely comfortable. That was awesome. Sorry, I don't want to run into somebody. So now I've done ducktail videos in the past, but I wanted to, it's always been attached to a Black Mountain video. I feel like it deserves its own standalone video, because sometimes I ride this trail just by itself. This is a blast. Oh my god, I'm attacking the chunk so much harder. Morning, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Ooh. That was sketchy. I don't even know what happened right there. So the other thing worth noting for this trail is it can be a standalone, or you can ride it as part of Black Mountain, or you can ride it as part of PQ. This trail connects Black Mountain to PQ, or if you want to do an epic, or even set up a shuttle that goes from Black Mountain to PQ, or you can do the whole thing back. You've got some options. So it's a really cool way to connect trails. Now if I take a left here, that'll loop me back. We're gonna actually come back this way, but I'm gonna go to the right and I'm gonna get some epic downhill. This section is so fun. You good? Yeah. Okay. We are about to get into the flow section. You'll see the terrain start to change and the dirt changes too right after we cross this bridge. kicker. Woo! Little rock feature right here. Very friendly. And coming up in just a minute, there's a little drainage gap that's optional. I'm gonna hit it, but if you don't want to do it, there's a go around to the right of it. You can see it right there. So now, after we cross this, we can either turn left and head back up, or we can turn right and head towards PQ, which is what we're gonna do. I'll bring you back in a minute. We have a little fire road right here. That's probably more fun if you hit it with a lot more speed, but I just wasn't ready. So we're gonna cruise on this for a moment. This heads towards PQ. I'll bring you back shortly. All right, we just crossed. You can take a right and go that way too, and it'll take you to the same spot. If you go this way, you are gonna have to cross a road. That way takes you under an overpass. So, but this way gets you a little bit more downhill. Your choice. It is a very busy road. I don't recommend crossing it, but I'm gonna do it. So we just crossed the road, and in this section, there's some little jumps. You know, always a good idea to look before you leap. A lot of these have holes on the other side of them. And some of them are doubles. I don't know if these were built by kids or built by somebody who knows what they're doing, but they're all pretty fun, manageable jumps. I haven't messed with this thing yet. It's kind of intimidating, but it looks cool. We'll do this little roll in. Morning. So this is a legal trail that we're on. Just something to keep in mind as you're coming down here. And if you were to go down this way right here, that'll take you into PQ. So we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna climb back up in a minute, but that is an option. Okay, we're at the top. Heading down. Well, not heading down, heading back towards Doug Hill. There's still a couple more jumps on the right here that you can hit. There's another one coming up, but it looked like it was in pretty bad shape. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that lip is crumbling. I don't wanna mess with that. So you can take a left and go under the overpass, or you can come back this way. Those are fun. I think I actually like those jumps better than the ones on the way down. All right, so we came out here earlier and continued up the road. To go back, we're gonna take a right where it says trail. Okay. And we're gonna make our way back to Duck Hill. Okay. So we're just gonna cross this road right here and continue back onto the trail. And then coming up in a minute, we're gonna take a left, I think. I'll know when we get there. At the next fort, take a right. So this is where we went earlier when we were coming downhill. And I said, if you want to do that section again, you would go this way. That's also the way we climb back up to the trucks. So this section is not as steep as the other section we just did, but as you can see, fairly technical, but all rideable. And once you come out on here, you'll come out on the fire road, then pick your poison to get back to the truck. You can loop around or on the fire road. I change it up based on how I'm feeling that day. So I hope you enjoyed this standalone look at Doug Hill. I love this trail. It really is one of my favorites because of the awesome variety that you get in it, and it's worth riding. Even if you just come ride this, do it a couple times, or as I said earlier, connect to Black Mountain, connect to PQ. You have a lot of options with it. Whew. I'm tired. Thanks for hitting the trails with me today. I'll see you on the next one.